Yeah, good evening. Welcome. Another Wednesday night. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone out there in gallery, and everybody in Facebook land, everybody in Twitter land, and those of you who are watching time shifted to sometime in the future, but looks like it's now on YouTube. So let's get on with the show. Just a couple of little rules. Please don't talk unless spoken to during an act, and try not to chat on the chat below while someone's performing, because things pop up and it gets in the way and sometimes people can't see everything. But apart from that, we're a friendly lot. We're going to have a wonderful night tonight. Enjoy yourself, sit back, relax, and let's move over to our first act. Hello, Richie from Florida. Richie Nash, come on down.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? And making sure, did you hear me?
Yep.
That's a good thing. Tonight we're going to do a little mentalism trick. I'm going to be trying this out for the first time in a show very soon in Florida. And what I have here is I have blocks. And each block has different numbers on it. I'll just put them in here just to show you right now. And what we'll do is we'll get somebody to actually help me with this. I'm a little far away from the screen, but that's okay. Robina, how you doing, Robina? I have Robina up there. She up there?
I am fine. How are you doing?
I got some numbers here. I got one block. I'm just going to start out with one block. I got a 1, a 4, an 8, and a 2. What number would you like?
4. 4, yes.
Number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Did she say number 4, Kevin?
Yeah, number 4.
Okay, now you have 1, 2, 3, or 4. Where would you like to put this?
The first spot.
This one right here? Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good spot. All right, I know my buddy out there, Roy. He's out there, Roy? You out there?
Yeah, I can see you.
All right, Roy. You're in what? You're in London, right, Roy?
I'm in England, Derby.
England. Okay, Roy. I got one here now. I got a block here that's 6, 5, 3, and 7.
Let's go for red 7.
7. Okay, 7. We have 1. This is the second spot, the third spot, or the fourth spot.
I'd like to go next to Robina, second.
The second spot. Okay. All right. The second one.
Thank you.
All right. One is to 7. Okay. All right. Moving along, I got 2 more cubes. 2 more cubes. Does anybody want to help me out here?
Paul has got his hand up.
Okay, Paul. How you doing, Paul?
I'm very well, thank you. I'd like number 9, please.
Number 9. And we'll put that, we have the third spot and the fourth spot open.
Let's put it in the 4th spot, the last one.
Okay, the fourth spot. That's a good spot, too. And we do have one more. Now let's give it to you, Paul, because this way I can speed things up. I got an 8, a 3, an 8, and a 0. But there's 2 8s. You got a green 8 and a red 8.
Oh, interesting. But let's go for 0, the red 0.
The 0. That's
Yes.
a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, if I did this the right way, all these numbers are going to correspond with what I have. Okay, which is kind of wild. And Robina, I'll start over here. Okay, I'm going to show you. Let me see here. Let's check this out if it works. The last time I did this for the presidents of Mount Rushmore, yep, they were stoned, but that's okay. We're going to go here. Number 4. Okay, so let's see it. There's number 4. And we got number 7. And I'm going to look myself. Do we have a 0?
Yeah, we do. Red 0.
And the last one?
Green
The
9.
9. That's pretty wild, you know. And I want to thank you very much. I just wanted to make it nice and clean and quick tonight because we have a bunch of performers. And thank you very much, Kevin, for having me on. And I'll be watching. Let's take a commercial break.
Yay. Thank you, Richie. Fabulous. Thanks very much. Just trying out our new stinger, which is very cool, which is courtesy of our director, Stuart, who came up with that little bit of video. Thanks, Jim. Anyway, now we have something a little bit weird. I'm not too sure what this is all about, but I got a video that just popped into my inbox, and it said this is a rare vintage bit of magic from Barnaby Ravensludge. No idea what it's all about, so I'm just going to play in the video. Hey, well, right, okay. So I suspect our friend Mr. Schneider was behind that. I think. Anyway, moving on rapidly. Oh, dear. From Barnaby to Derby or thereabouts in the middle to north of England. Welcome, Roy Stone. Come on in, Roy.
We're going to do a trick based on oil and water. And I don't know if you know this, but if you mix oil and water, when the oil settles, the oil falls to the bottom. So to illustrate that, I've got an envelope here. Okay, nothing else in the envelope. There, okay, down there. And we've got 5 black cards, which represent oil, and 5 red cards, which represent, okay, so you can see. So you've got 5 red cards, water, 5 black cards, which represent the oil, okay? And all we're going to do, we're going to give a mix. So first we're going to put down a red card, then a black card, a red card, a black card, a red card, a black card, red, black, okay? So what we've done, we've mixed the oil and water up. So if we spread them now, obviously, as you can see, back here, as you can see, they've mixed, the cards are mixed. Red, black, okay? Try and get that in so you can see it better because of the light. Let me just turn this light off. There you go, that's better. So red, black. Okay, and all we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards here. Okay, I'm just going to put those on top of that. Give it a few minutes to settle. When it settles, you see, again, no longer mixed. The oil's now sank to the bottom. So the oil's at the bottom. The water, represented by the red cards, is at the top, no longer mixed. Okay, so we'll just give them a shake like that. And because we shook them, the oil and water is mixed up again, and the cards are red, black. They've mixed again. But let me just do it so you can see even better. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a red and a black. We're going to take another red and black. Put another red there, okay. And then we're going to take a red and black here. A red and black there. And a black there. So you can see they go red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black. The oil and water's mixed. Okay, so they go red, black, red, black, red, black. And I'm going to turn them over. And they turn them over like that. So they will mix. Just give them a few seconds for the oil to sink to the bottom. For them to separate. And what happens then is when we spread the cards, as you can see, the oil and water is no longer mixed together. The oil and water is no longer mixed. There's the oil. And there's the water. It's separated. Let's make it a little bit easier for you. Let's take a red, jack, queen, and king. We'll keep the joker, the jack. That was the jack there because we're going to do something like that in a minute. Okay. Same with the black. We'll take a black, jack, queen, and king. We'll keep with the jack there because we're going to use that in a minute. Okay. So we've got just turn it over. Okay. So we've got black, jack, queen, king. Red, jack, queen, king on this side. And all we're going to do is turn them over. So where is the red queen? All you've got to do is find the red queen. On this side, you say, no, that's the black queen. The red queen now is actually separated. It's jumped across here. Tell you what, let's make it a little bit more easy. Let's take away the jack. So there's a jack there. Let's take away the, so you know I'm taking away the jack. Okay, the jack aside. So this time we've got, of course, the red queen, the black king, and we've got the black queen and the red king on that side. Okay, okay. All you got to do is follow the red queen. Okay, so turn them over, Where's the red queen? On this side, you say? No, that's the black queen with the black king. Red queen and the red king jump to this side. Let's take away the kings, okay? Let's take away the kings. We'll get the envelope, okay? As I say, there's nothing in the envelope. It's an empty envelope. I'm going to give them a mix-up. You're going to make a prediction. We're going to do another trick, but you're going to make a prediction ahead of time. So do you want left or right? Right, you say. Okay, get rid of that one. What we're going to do, we're going to put that queen. You don't know which one it is, but we're going to put one of the queens. There it is in the envelope. I'm going to keep the envelope in sight all the time. And what we're going to do, we're going to take the jacks. Okay, give them a bit of a mix-up. Okay, give them a bit of a mix-up. Okay, if the spectator was here, so there's not a spectator here, you're going to tell me to stop at any time you want. When you say stop, we're going to look at the top card. Whatever suit it is, we're going to spell it. Then we're going to get rid of the top card. So I'm going to just keep putting the cards under like that. You can say stop any time you want. So they say stop. Okay. So it's a jack, a diamond. So we're going to spell diamonds. D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S. Okay, we're not going to look at it. We're just going to get rid of that card. Okay, I'm going to do the same again. You can say stop anytime you want. I'm not looking. So they say stop. Okay. It's a jack of clubs. So we're going to do clubs. C-L-U-B-S. Get rid of that one. Just got two cards left now. I'm going to mix them. Okay, the spectator can say stop anywhere time. Stop. Oh, it's clubs again. So clubs. So C-L-U-B-S. Okay. So we've got rid of those three jacks. Before we started, you made a prediction. Okay, just one card. With one card in the envelope. We'll pull it out. Okay. All fit. Nothing else in the envelope. The envelope's totally empty. And you predicted clubs. And after all that mixing and messing, you ended up with clubs. And it could have been any one of those. Thank you. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Roy. Thanks, terrific. Great stuff. Okay, so sticking around in the UK, our next act, this is a gentleman who always sits in the background and presses buttons and makes sure everything's working okay. apart from that video, which wasn't Stuart's fault. It's Stuart Harley. Come on in, Stuart.
Hello, good evening. So Kev rang me up early today, said, we haven't got many for tonight, can you do something? So I thought, well, okay, what shall I do? So I went to the first cupboard that I just over the corner there, and went to the first thing that I found, and the first thing I picked up was this. So I thought, well, we'll do some silk magic tonight then. So it's not looking too great with the green screen, I should have tried that. But yeah, we take the silk handkerchief, we'll tie a knot in there, just like that. And there we go, we take the knot, and then we take that off, just like so. I'm going to try that one more time, just because you look like you enjoyed it so much. And there we go, there's one more knot, and we take that away and throw that down. And then there you go, I can see that you enjoyed it because you're all nice and happy. There we go. Oh, thank you. So as I say, I thought I'd carry on with some silk magic. I thought not something that I would normally do is silk magic. I haven't done silk stuff for years and years and years, but this is one that I loved. It's you know, little handkerchief just like so, and it's because I love a bit of origami as well. Some of the routines that I'm going to try out later on are all to do with some origami sorts of bits and pieces. So you're just going to take the silk handkerchief and just let that fold, let that fold, let that fold, and there we go. And there's that's right.
Here goes to it. Hey.
Now then, I have no idea if this is going to work. So this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. A couple of years ago at Blackpool, I saw a lecture by Tom Noddy, and if you haven't heard of Tom Noddy, don't watch me, go and Google him because he is great. Tom Noddy was the first kind of pioneer with bubble magic, and he's this kind of great hippie guy. He's got some fantastic stories about some of the exploits that he got up to and some of the things that he did. Bear with me one second while I just mute Richard. And yeah, some of his stories are just fantastic, but his bubbles are amazing. He can make a square bubble, and also he's an absolute legend. But I'm going to try something tonight which inspired by him to a degree, but as I say, I just don't know if it's going to work or not. So I'm going to try and blow a bubble. Oh, let's try that again. That's the thing with bubble stuff, it's you never quite know what you're going to get. No. It's worked about a dozen times before I started the call. There we go. What should be able to do is see the smoke in there. If I give it a little swirl and give it a poke, there you go. The silk comes through. There we go.
Thanks, Stu. Terrific stuff.
Thanks.
Right, we are moving over the pond to the other side of the that big bit of water, whatever it's called. What's it? The Atlantic, isn't it? I think it's the Atlantic. Yeah. It's very wet anyway. Anyway, over to New York City and to my very good friend, the man who knows far too much, fantastic mentalist, fantastic magician, Tommy Burnett. Hi there, Tommy.
Hello. Where am
Where are you?
I?
It's I think Stu's lost you. There we go. There he is.
There we are. Hi, everyone. good to be here. And I got here way early today and tried getting in, and I was like, I can't get in, I can't get in. And Kevin was like, you're an hour early. So that's how eager I was to be here today. I'm going to show you two effects today. One is a psychological type effect, and it looks like my camera has frozen again. Yep. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Well, we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way and tilt the camera down. Okay. So, can I get a volunteer?
Hello, Tommy. I'll be willing to help you, mate.
Oh,
Right, I put Bruce on.
Oh, no worries.
Hey there.
How are you, my friend?
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Okay, so pardon my camera here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards here, and I put them in a certain order. I found psychologically this order seems to be more pleasing to people than any other order. I don't know why. I've been working on this for years and years, but because of this order, one card should pop out to you more than any other card. I'm just curious if any card does pop out for you.
Yes, actually, the 8 of clubs.
The 8 of clubs is very interesting. Now I will show you why this is interesting to me, because if you look at the back of these cards, there's nothing written on the back of any of these cards here. But the one that I wanted you to pick, well, actually, the one I didn't want you to pick was the 8 of clubs. It's the only one that says, don't pick this on the back.
I'm sorry.
You are forgiven.
Okay.
Thank you, Bruce. The next thing I'm going to show, I don't need a volunteer, so thank you, Bruce. And this is something I used to do a long time ago, and I figured why not do it again today. So it involves 4 jokers. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there is 4. And what happens is I'm going to make the joker turn upside down in the deck simply by counting the cards. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. And then if I count them again, Joker comes back. On the back of this Joker is an assistant, and it's not on the back of any other one. But with a little bit of magic, I can go 1, 2, 3, and there is the other one. Now, when I count like this, the other, oh, see, there's still 1, missing. I don't know why that one was missing, but let's see if we can find them. If we go 1, 2, 3, like that, it comes over, and there is the missing assistant. And the way this works is these guys are actually a family, and they don't like being too far apart. And so at the end of every trick, they go back to together again and stay on the same course. Just like that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.
Hey. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. Terrific recovery. Fantastic. Brilliant. I love that last card.
Yeah, cut that part out.
Right, we have a slight change around in the running order. We've got a new magician who's popping in a short while, and we will have a visit from our friend Robin, who does a fantastic classical magic act. And so to give you sort of a warm up for Robin, I thought I would try a classic of magic. Now, I don't do classics of magic, so I thought we'd just give this a go and just see what happens. So I said a classic of magic, and this is it. It goes back thousands of years and is said to be the first magic trick ever recorded. The magician has a magic wand. This one's made of wood, and 3 cups. 1, 2, 3. And these are rather pretty bronze cups. Inside each cup is a ball, and inside the other cup, second cup, there's another ball. You can see where we're going here. And inside the third cup is yet another ball, would you believe? The magician would pick up his wand, wave it over the cups, and miraculously, the ball in the first one would disappear. He would then wave it over the cups again, and the ball in the second cup would disappear. And finally, the final last ball in the last cup, you'd put that on the table out of reach of all the others and wave the magic wand over it. And again, the ball would disappear. Now you could possibly say that where do these 3 balls go? Well, they are inside. Well, they've gone to join the wand. If we have a look at the magic wand, you'll find that the 3 balls are now with the magic wand. What I now don't understand is how we've got 1, 2, 3 tennis balls inside the cups. And if I take the cup and give it a little tap, one of those tennis balls actually pops out. Anyway, for me, attempting to do classic magic, which never is a good idea, moving on to somebody who does it very well. My good friend, Robina. Hi there, Robina. Thank you. Robina, resident wood nymph, looking good tonight. Thanks, Robin. Okay, we have a insertion. Because we had a missing magician and a video that didn't work. So George has said, I will do something for you guys. And he's said, give me 10 minutes, and dug out his table and his cards, and he's ready for us, I believe. Are you there, George? Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I was ready as I can be. I'm gonna need someone to help me with this one. Is Jill in the audience today?
Yep.
Yeah, shall we get Jill up? Today's show seems to have been missing a very important person. We've not seen Jill today.
Hello.
Hi Jill, how are you? Sorry, I've literally just opened this deck of cards. I'm just going to check I've taken the jokers out because I wasn't planning on performing. So I've just opened a brand new deck of cards for you, and I haven't taken the jokers out. So we don't need them. I don't want you to select a joker, otherwise it'll get very confusing. Obviously, I can't get you to pick a card how we normally would, Jill. You're used to this by now. Instead, what I'm going to ask you to do is just say stop for me somewhere.
Stop.
There, you sure?
Absolutely.
One more, one less? Dead on?
No, no.
Okay. I'm going to take your card and show it to you. It doesn't matter too much if I see it. I can't see my Zoom anyway because I'm on my phone miles away. So, as you can see, my eyesight's not the best as it is. But have you remembered that?
I hope so.
I hope so as well. Because even if I could see it, I wouldn't remember it, Jill. What I'm going to do today for you, Jill, I'm going to do something very special. Which might not go right, because I'll say I'm not overly prepared, but I'm going to try and find your card, Jill. I'm going to try and find your card one-handed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There.
Great response. Here we go. It's not easy sat down either. Oh, if I'd caught that, that would have been well cool, wouldn't it?
It would. It would have been a miracle.
What was your card?
Oh, 9 of clubs.
Even worse, Jill, I've got it wrong.
Oh, no.
So, but if both parts had gone right, it would have been really cool. Jill, I'll tell you what we should do. Let's just have a drink to get... Wait a minute. Under my cup, Jill, there's a card.
Oh.
Jill, what was your card?
The 9 of clubs.
The 9 of clubs, Jill.
I'm impressed.
Oh, well, it takes a lot to impress you, I know.
It does. Oh, yes.
I'll tell you what, Jill, we'll go one further than that. We'll go one further. I'll try something else since you're there. Again, say stop.
Stop.
There.
Yeah.
And we'll take your card.
Right.
Jill, what I'm going to do with your card is I'm going to lose it totally in the deck. So neither of us know where it is, okay?
Okay.
So I put it on the bottom. And I'm going to take 2 more cards and put them on the bottom as well.
Right.
Now we have no idea where your card is, correct?
It's 3rd from the bottom.
Thanks for playing along. Cheers. Remember, I've only just stood in at the last minute, Jill. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Hush my mouth.
I'll tell you what, we'll make it even harder. We'll take the 3 cards, the King of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, and hopefully that's your card or it's gone wrong really quickly.
It is.
And I'm going to put my glass on top of them so I can't touch them. Is that fair?
Right.
I can't get much fairer than that.
No.
Okay. Watch, Jill. Watch as I take this card here. The 9 of spades. Watch very, very closely. Your card from underneath the glass.
That's amazing.
Has gone. And in front of a live audience of normal people, you get a round of applause. Unmute, round of applause.
Yeah.
Way to go, George!
Thanks very much,
Raise the
everyone.
house.
That's all I've got for this evening. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jill.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, George.
Thank you.
No shame there at all, was there? Actually, Stu, can you bring Jill back for me? Was I was planning to do this for Jill, and I didn't know she was going to be appearing immediately before me and doing something with cards, which I'm going to do as well, Jill. But hopefully, as is usual with me, it's going to be a little bit different to a normal thing with cards. Hopefully, if this will work. So, Jill, you ready to help?
I am.
Okay, let's move back to table cam. I've got my little candle lit now. Just move that. There we go, looking nice.
Oh.
Yeah, Jill, pack of cards, which we'll come to in a minute, and some things called flashcards. These are just white cards, but there's one there on the top which is for you.
Right.
Okay. Now this one has a bit of black sort of tissue paper stuck. Well, not stuck. It's stapled onto it, and it's, if I just do that and show you, there's nothing there, just this little bit of black paper stapled onto it.
Right. Okay.
And we're going to personalize that for you with there's Jill's one, and over here we've got our pack of cards, which we'll come to in a second. So let's just get your name on this one for starters. So trying to open the, can't open that Sharpie, so let's try a different one. Hey, look at that. Sharpie with a stuck lid. And we'll put Jill on this. And let's put a little squiggly line and maybe a smiley face or something. Make it really, really, so you know that this is the Jill card. And it's got your little bit of black paper on it. And we will stick that over there. And we'll get on to the pack of cards. Okay. Now, Jill, I am not a card guy, but I will attempt to shuffle these. I'll probably do it really badly, but never mind. I'm struggling there, but at least you know that they are well mixed.
I've seen it done better.
Yes, very, very often seen it done better. Okay, Jill, I'm now going to just go down the side and you're going to say stop wherever you like.
Okay.
You don't have to say stop wherever you like, just say stop. Yeah.
Okay. Stop.
Up there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jill, let's just see where you stopped. Doesn't matter if I see it. 3 of
clubs.
Yeah, clubs. Well done. You're getting to understand this magic malarkey, and we're going to personalise that one for you as well. So, Jill,
I was thinking of trying to learn a trick and actually do it for you.
Ooh, that will be good, Jill. In fact, because of that, we'll put a little heart on there. So, Jill, do you ever go and play cards around people's houses and have a, you know, and by the way, just to say that you could have chosen any of those, but you didn't. You chose our 3 of them. Do you ever go and play cards around people's houses?
I play cribbage.
Yeah. Well,
but not
if you ever go around to someone's house and play cards, never do this. Because whenever I do this around somebody's house, they get upset for some reason. So,
oh, so would I.
Yeah? Why? Well, I don't understand why people get so upset when I just destroy their cards. Jill, I'm just going to hold this to the screen. Can you just blow on it?
Oh.
And somehow that corner has now gone. What we did earlier, you signed this with your little bit of black tissue paper on the back.
I did.
Now, what I'm going to do here is if I light this match and light our black tissue paper. It turns into a corner from a card.
Oh, wow.
And not only a corner from a card, it is the corner from your card.
I'm impressed. I am impressed.
And Jill, I will post that to you. So you
That
can
would be lovely.
check that if that corner is the corner from that specific card. Right, that's about all we've got time for tonight. So thanks everybody. Thanks Jill.
Yeah.
Thanks to Ricky Nash, Barnaby Ravensludge, whoever the heck he was, Roy Stone, a little bit of Peter, but the video cut out, so we didn't get a full Peter presentation for some reason. Stuart Harley, Tommy Burnett, Robina, George. Thank you, George, for stepping in and showing us some nice stuff, and myself finishing up on. And of course, the star of the evening, Jill, is still there. Hi there, Jill.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. It's been another lovely evening.
So from all of us on Overnight Magic to all of you out there in Facebook land, Twitch land, and live with us in Zoom, thank you all very much. Good night and goodbye.